You are standing in line at a coffee shop, mentally repeating your simple order 5 times before you even reach the register. Or maybe you're lying awake at night, playing out an entire conversation with your boss that hasn't even happened yet. Most people, and probably even you, just label this as chronic anxiety or exhausting overthinking. But cognitive psychology reveals something entirely different. This isn't a flaw. It is actually a marker of an advanced, highly predictive mind. Welcome back. Today, we're talking about anticipatory intelligence. If you constantly run through different scenarios, mapping out every possible outcome before you take a single step, you probably feel like your brain is your biggest burden. But you're not broken. You're just wired differently. Let's dive into the 6 rare signs you have anticipatory intelligence and what psychology says it actually reveals about your hidden genius. The first sign is that you actively simulate conversations before they happen. Before a meeting, a phone call, or even a casual hangout, you've already imagined what might be said and planned out your exact responses. Psychology connects this habit to advanced, predictive processing. To the outside world, this looks like unnecessary worry, but it's actually strategic thinking in advance. Moving beyond just conversations, the second sign is that you think in layers, not circles. When average people overthink, they usually worry about the exact same problem in a repetitive loop. But you think in complex layers, identifying every potential flaw and planning around it. You're essentially playing mental chess, 10 moves ahead. This naturally brings us to the third rare trait. You are a master at early pattern recognition. Highly intelligent people don't wait for a crisis to react. They notice subtle shifts in tone, behavior, or situations and adjust before the damage even happens. It isn't magic or paranoia. It's just your heightened pattern sensitivity actively protecting you. Now, before we get to the final points, listen closely to this one. If you've ever been told you overcomplicate life, sign number 4 explains exactly why. You naturally rely on future-oriented thinking. You don't just ask what feels good today, you ask what happens if you keep doing this for years. You don't just react to life, you anticipate it. That ties directly into the 5th sign, which is that you actively anticipate what could go wrong. Most people view this as being negative or pessimistic, but cognitively, you're engaging in proactive risk mitigation. You think about what could go wrong so you're never caught off guard. And finally, bringing it all together, the 6th sign is that you feel mentally busy even when you're doing absolutely nothing. You can be sitting quietly in an empty room, but inside your mind is furiously active, connecting ideas, replaying past situations, and analyzing future variables. It can feel completely overwhelming, but this mental activity is a sign your brain is processing deeply. If you recognize yourself in these signs, it's time to stop apologizing for how your brain operates. Your tendency to anticipate everything isn't a burden. It's a highly evolved coping mechanism for a brain that thinks deeper, connects more dots, and navigates reality in layers the average person simply cannot see. Which one of these 6 signs did you relate to the most? Drop your number in the comments below. Let's see how many of us think this way. And if you want real psychology that helps you understand the hidden power of your unique mind, hit that subscribe button right now. See you in the next one.